Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first three letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Zootopia. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1. You can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one. And this week we have a very timely episode about that crime drama featuring all those anthropomorphic animals you kids love.
Wait, is this tying
Osmosis
into real
Jones?
world?
What? No. Well, so this is the problem I thought maybe we'll have, is that no one is actually aware of the facts that DreamWorks The Bad Guys came out like a day ago. Because no one seems to be talking about that movie.
I think that, do you know who probably is talking about that?
Is that
It's
a
DreamWorks dummies.
That sounds like made up.
Is that a movie about crime?
Anthro animals doing crime, yeah.
Well, they do crime, though.
Well, yeah, but it's still a crime-laden anthro story. Yeah, it's still a crime drama.
You know
of
what
sorts.
confused me about that film? As I saw the
Yeah, what's
trailer,
that?
and how come the shark has legs,
Because it's funny.
but the snake doesn't?
So? Does the
Okay.
shark have legs, or the shark walking on his fins?
No, it has legs.
Oh, okay.
Now, here's what I don't get.
Yes.
Craig of Craig's Stuff just did an unboxing like a few weeks ago of a shark with legs. How is he confused?
That's true. That is fair. How many snakes are
I
in the
opened
street
so
sharks,
much.
Craig?
I opened so much stuff. I don't even. Oh,
Street
what
sharks,
is the street
Craig.
sharks?
The street sharks, Craig.
Okay.
He's a street shark. Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, no, well, what confuses me is the fact that one does and the other doesn't when neither are supposed to. What gives one legs?
I'm sure that there's probably like a snake in Street Sharks that doesn't have legs.
I don't think there was a snake in Street Sharks. They were like all aquatic animals related stuff.
And they all had legs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, does the shark have legs and a tail?
Street Sharks? Or which shark are we talking about?
In the bad
Oh,
guys.
I don't know. I don't.
Okay,
I
well,
didn't pay enough
my expert opinion, which I am not one, because we'll leave that talk to a group of dummies. I'm going to say they can get away with it because a shark has a tail fin that can be used as legs, while a snake has nothing that you can kind of like even suspend your disbelief for a minute to say, oh, it has legs.
Do Street Sharks have tails?
No.
Fins? Okay.
Because they're using them to walk on.
Oh, like evolution.
Like evolution, yes, exactly.
Okay, I think I get it now.
Yes, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the big discussion about Disney's Zoophilia. I'm so pumped for it, guys.
What's Zoophilia?
One of my favorite movies.
It's Zootopia.
Craig has sent a picture of the shark and the snake, and there's a wolf and a piranha. Oh, there's a tarantula there too.
Maybe the snake is just handicapped.
That's possible.
Yeah. Craig, have you ever thought of that and that you're just
think
calling
about-
this man out for his disability?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You're letting his disability define him
Yeah.
when he's so much more than just someone who doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, are there more than one snake in this? What is it called? DreamWorks dumb? No, fuck.
DreamWorks dummies, the bad guys.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has a style.
It plays Billie Eilish as the bad guy in the trailer.
Well, of course it does. Why wouldn't it?
Is she the bad guy?
No, these are the bad guys. These are the titular bad guys.
Oh,
You're looking
okay.
at them. And from what I can tell, it's like it's these 4 animal people and then everyone else is human, except for the one animal that is people want to fuck. Which is probably my familiarity with the bad guys, I guess. Not that I want to fuck the wolf thing. I think it's a wolf, a fox. I don't know what it is.
It looks like
there are
maybe
humans in it.
It's all humans except for this group.
Wait, is it some just kind of like nonsense where it's like CG in the real world?
No, it's DreamWorks. What is wrong with you?
Sorry, I don't know how DreamWorks works.
You don't know how DreamWorks works? They make 3D animated films and then 2D animated shows. They feel like it.
Oh, okay. I still don't get it. But that's okay.
What do you mean don't you get it? It's a 3D world, except these 4 characters are animals.
But real people?
Well, they're people. They're not real life people.
Oh. How did they get, like, brains to be able to do this stuff? Like walk on land?
I've not seen the movie, Richard. I was too busy watching Disney Zoophilia to bother with this garbage.
It's called Zootopia. What is zoophilia? Is that a fetish?
You know exactly what it is, but...
No, is that like the furries?
It actually took me a second, now I know exactly what it is.
What?
It is not. It is. I guess it's a fetish.
I wouldn't call it a fetish.
It's a crime.
What do you call it? The same sense, I guess, pedophilia would be a fetish, Richard.
Zoophilia. Oh, so it's not allowed.
I mean, I think it depends on the country, but for the most part, yes, not allowed.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh my God. That being said, though, the rabbit in this movie is packing so much fucking cake in her slacks. Boys, what is going on
with she?
This? Yes! Are you kidding me? She is so fucking bottom heavy. My God.
Like, I guess she seemed like a little thick, maybe.
She's pretty fucking thick, buddy.
She's a bunny, though. They got big legs.
They do have big legs.
For kicking things.
But when you make them stand upright, it's like, what the? Okay. I get it. I'm here for it. Disney's Pixar. Okay, let's go. Let's watch this movie. I'm in. Boom.
So, you know what? I've actually seen this movie before.
I have too.
Craig?
This was my first time. Although what was weird about this movie is how like somewhat nostalgic it was for me despite not seeing it, because this was a very, very popular movie while I was working at Toys R Us.
Oh, okay.
This was one of those.
At first I was like
this was
what nostalgia.
Well, I remember how hot this movie was. Very popular around the time. I think we probably sold so many copies of that DVD, and every time I sold a copy, I was like, who buys DVDs anymore?
Yeah, that's fair.
But we did. And Blu-rays too.
It makes it easier for you to have just put in the player and then your little idiot kid can just watch it continuously forever, because that's what they love to do.
I just don't even. I guess but who has a DVD player?
At Toys R Us,
everyone has a PlayStation 3 kicking around. PlayStation 2.
I wanted to know, at Toys R Us, did they have that Shakira song playing all the time?
Yes, I knew that song.
They must have.
Didn't know it was from this movie.
It's a good song.
It seemed like a song. It just seemed like it didn't sound like it was from a movie or for a movie. Like Let It Go.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Like,
especially like this song. What does it start with? Something about tonight or last night having parties? I don't know. The opening lyrics are really weird.
I don't know. It goes, oh, 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 oh. I remember that part pretty well.
I just remember that opening lyric, but apparently I can't remember what it was.
Okay, so you kind of remembered it. So that's something.
Yeah, I guess. Messed Up Tonight. That's it. And I was like, oh no, this doesn't relate to the movie at all. And I got confused. Do you think she made that for the movie, or do you think the movie bought it from her?
I don't think... okay, well...
She didn't write the song. It says it in the credits who wrote it.
Who did?
Some people.
Songwriters.
Yeah.
Some guys.
I don't know. Was it Johnny Pixar?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the movie, I guess, some more.
I don't know. I said my piece. I'm good.
Oh, you don't want to talk about the movie anymore?
I mean, we could. I don't know what you guys have to add to it.
I liked it.
It's fair.
There was... I felt like this movie was for a certain time. There were a lot of themes going on about not wanting
For
to.
a certain time.
Yeah, like how you shouldn't judge people
It was
based
back
on where they
before-
come from.
See, now,
Or-
before we solved that whole racism problem.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what the movie seemed like. Like it was before racism got conquered.
Yeah, before we fix that little issue.
Yeah, and I think we're doing pretty good nowadays, right? Ish.
So we watched this movie, Zootopia.
Yeah, we watched Zootopia, and it's just trying to put racism into our face, as
I
if
think
we
it's
don't.
all forms of discrimination, not necessarily racism. I especially with the main character Judy Hopps, her and
Speciesism.
her field of speciesism. Thanks, Richard, taking it more.
It's
literally,
true.
but,
There's multiple forms of discrimination in this
discrimination.
movie.
It's not just racism.
It made me not want to live here anymore.
On Earth.
No, in Zootopia land.
Well, it was okay. You don't live
What?
there. First of
No,
all.
I felt like I did for a minute until they just took it out of me.
For the 1 minute that he actually watched the movie.
I'll believe that. Yeah, that
I
sounds
watched
right.
all of this movie, and I can prove it. Well, okay, I got a little distracted at the nudist colony. At least I think it was a nudist colony.
The best part of the movie.
That scene was so confusing because they put everything right in your face, but
Yeah.
there wasn't like anything. Obviously, there wasn't anything
Well,
there.
That's why they could do it. That's what made it funny. It was the fact that in any other situation this would be weird, but since they're animals, it's like,
Except that there
Okay.
still should be something there. So, like, you know,
well,
it's
yeah,
just-
there should be, but it's it's a come on.
I'm like, there's not going to be boobs everywhere. Obviously, not. You know,
you wanted to
but,
see
like,
titties. I get
no.
it.
Craig, how'd you feel about the gazelle, by the way?
Oh yeah, how'd you feel about Gazelle?
The gazelle was barely in the movie.
It's true. Oh, she shows up
At the
twice.
end, you see her in
And
like
she's in the middle.
She's the pop star, so that you see them watching. Speaking of which, Idris Elba, who was in this movie, who
Yeah,
did
he's
the voice,
water buffalo, police chief.
he plays such a good asshole.
Yeah, that's
He's a
Idris Elba.
He's a great asshole.
Wait,
He's a
what would I
fantastic
know him
asshole.
from?
The Office.
Yeah,
Who?
He was the guy who they brought in
he was like the boss
for
a second.
the Michael Scott Paper Company.
Yeah, when he leaves.
Why would I know?
That the black
If
guy.
He's just in like an episode.
He's in like three
He's
or
in-
like before.
yeah, there was like a whole arc.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I think I would have known him if he played more of a role.
He
Well, it's 'cause
did.
he was black, and we know how you feel about those people, Richard.
No, I like
He shows up and he's a huge jerk, and
Michael.
Michael quits and forms the Michael Scott Paper Company,
Okay.
and that's
And then he
Idris
starts
Elba.
bleeding them dry, and then
Yeah.
eventually he leaves, but he comes back in a later episode.
Yeah, you see him at
when
the-
they
the
have
picnic.
the retreat, the company
Yeah.
retreat.
What's this guy's name?
Idris
Idris
Elba.
Elba?
He's in a lot of stuff. I mean,
You would know him from the meme on the internet when he's like eating the chicken and it's really hot, and he's like sweating.
I feel like
You
I've seen a
know him
lot of
from-
black people eating chicken on the internet. But I don't know.
He's the voice of
can you-
Knuckles.
Yeah, you know him as Knuckles.
Wait, is he the guy from the Get Out movie? Because I know that has a black guy.
That is
on
also
it, and
not.
he looks
No,
scared.
it is not him. Idris
Okay.
Elba is. Let's see. I mean, he was in Hobbs and Shaw, but I'm sure you didn't see
Like
that.
the thing that he would know is The Office.
Is The
and
Office,
the
yeah.
chicken meme.
That's why.
That's it.
Okay.
People want him
without
to be the
that,
next
I-
James Bond. I mean, but that doesn't. He's not in it because it doesn't exist. So you wouldn't know it. I'm just saying.
You know him for the potential of being James Bond, Richard.
He's a
Oh, he was
sexy
the-
black Englishman.
Yeah.
He was the chief in Zootopia.
Kind of what we came in saying, but yeah, but
Oh, okay. I don't know.
IMDb pulling ahead here. Really pulling through for us. Thank you,
He was
IMDb.
in The Office too.
Yes. We've established this.
You don't recognize him though from The Office.
No,
That's such
I'm
a
looking at
classic
him.
arc though. The Michael Scott
It's
Paper
good.
Company is one of the best parts of the show.
Should I just search for his name and chicken?
Yeah.
Is that-
I'm curious because I don't think I've ever seen this
I
meme
feel
before.
like Wario64 tweets it constantly.
Oh,
might
he was one of the hot chicken mans.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
on Hot
okay,
Ones.
I've
That's
definitely
what that's
seen
from.
this
Yeah,
meme
you see it
before.
everywhere. It's really good.
Okay. I know this guy now. Ish, kind of.
He knows
You
the
know him
meme.
well enough. You know him enough to follow this conversation. When someone says Idris Elba, you go, okay. That's all you need to do.
He was voted like sexiest man alive at some point.
I'll believe that.
Oh, shit. Now who's voted sexiest man alive?
I remember, are you guys familiar with the things that age poorly Twitter?
No.
You're not familiar?
Does it show, like...
It's a Twitter that just tweets out things that have aged poorly for whatever reason or another.
Like Dunkaroos or Old Spaghettios? Like that? Or
No, more like they take things that people say and then they
Oh.
show they compare that to what's happening now, and it tends
Yes.
to be like, oh, that's aged poorly. I remember in an interview before they really talked about him playing Knuckles. Someone asked him, "So is Knuckles going to be sexy?" And then as soon as the first trailer for Knuckles dropped, that was on the Twitter, just instantly boom, the Idris Elba interview. I lost it. So good.
He was really good as Knuckles. He was
I'm
really
sure he
good.
was great. I'm sure you had a boner the whole time. I get it. It's yeah. He has that effect on people, and he's well aware of it.
Man.
It's another reference to The Office for you.
I don't know what to think anymore.
You don't have to think much.
Okay. I guess we'll live like that, I guess.
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to start with talking about the predator-prey relationship.
Oh, yeah. So, like, in this world, I guess at a point, there was a Stone Age in which
Like
animals
15
behave.
billion years ago.
Yeah, animals behave like we expect them to behave. But then apparently there was a great event. I think it's kind of like the Big Bang, in which all the animals became bipedal and they could actually do stuff and had human brains.
They evolved
Yeah.
and
Not really
became
the Big Bang.
no. They just evolved over time and became
Enlightened.
anthropomorphic.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's the word I was looking for. The Enlightenment, not Big Bang. What? Fine. Whatever.
I look at the bunny too, and I think the same thing, Richard. Don't worry.
No, I wasn't even checking out the bunny.
But it's fine. I get it. Every time she turns around, it's like, what the fuck? Come on, God.
I was not sexually attracted to the bunny. If anything, I might be in Craig's court and be Team Gazelle.
Okay,
I don't know,
that's
though.
fair.
I wasn't on team anybody in this movie.
No, you talked about the gazelle all last episode.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
were
we did it
just
here.
drooling all over the gazelle. We had to
Yeah.
watch Zootopia because of you.
Yeah, and then Koski even said, Craig, you're not going to like Zootopia as much as the next movie we're doing,
Yeah.
but it has a gazelle. And Craig said, sign me up, gazelle.
I'm gonna bone down on that gazelle. He's like, I'm the predator in this situation. And then he howls, and I'm like, Craig, that's not even. There's no wolves in the savannah. And he just kept howling. I'm like, Craig, that's not. You want to be like a lion, bud? And he just kept howling. And I'm like, okay, bud.
Oh my
I don't care.
God.
What do I care? What do I care? What do I care? What do I care? It's just whatever, man. And the worst part is, it's not like we were having a physical conversation. It was all in text. So if you look at our Discord, it's just O's for miles and miles and miles. He just kept howling. I don't get it.
I thought he spilled his SpaghettiOs, but nope.
Nope. He was just really horny for that gazelle.
Oh,
Confused about the ecosystem of the savannah. I don't know.
speaking of ecosystem, can we talk about the city of Zootopia?
Sure.
Because I don't know. Is Zootopia a man-made thing? Or does...
I would say yes. Well, animal man-made, sure.
No, it had to be man-made because, like, sometimes, like, the
animal
different
made.
biomes.
Yeah, by the animals. There's no man in this universe, Richard.
Mammal-made?
Mammalian made?
Wait, are they all mammals in Zootopia?
Yes.
They kept saying mammals, so yeah, I guess. I don't remember seeing bird. You remember bird?
They were all mammals.
I guess the mammals are the only ones that evolved. I don't know. That or birds just keep to
They got to eat
themselves.
something.
That's fair.
Shit,
They
you're
did
right.
not even like take that into account at any point in this movie.
Did we see them eat things aside from fruit pops?
Just ice
Carrots.
pops. Carrots, yeah, that's true.
Carrots, ice pops,
Blueberries, ate
Pies.
blueberries at one point.
uh-huh.
They didn't eat the pie, but they did show pie.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a chicken
Yeah.
pot pie.
Could have been. We'll never know. It was sold by a predator.
But they, now that I think about it, they gotta all be vegetarians, right?
Do they? Like Craig made an excellent point. They can just be eating birds.
I don't think they would be, because
Or
I feel like we would
lizards
have
or
seen
something,
a bird.
you know?
Lizards, yeah, anything that's
Anything.
not mammalian.
Fish.
Huh.
Yeah. Like, we don't see regular
didn't
animals
we-
at any point.
But didn't they have rats?
Rats.
Or mice?
Are you saying rats aren't mammals? What?
This is like
Wait.
second grade shit, right?
What's the
Man.
mammal for?
What's the mammal? You wanted me to define mammal to you?
Yeah.
Has hair, can be milked.
Oh, I didn't see anyone getting milked in this
Traditionally
one.
live birth, but not necessarily. Thank you, platypus, for being just the fucking weird thing that you are.
God, now I want to rewatch the movie and try to find things that aren't mammals.
I don't
They're
know if
not.
they're
There
there.
aren't anything. It's all
Yeah.
mammals. They refer to them all as mammals
Wait.
all the time throughout the movie.
What are the chances that they're just a bunch of fucking racists in Zootopia and they
It's
don't want
very
anyone
likely.
aside from
That's-
mammals?
That was the thing I also considered. Like, they could just be racist.
Yeah.
Because as much as this movie likes to like tackle the idea of prejudice, it's also weirdly like so we take that they're saying, oh, predators, they don't have violent tendencies, not all predators or whatever the hell. That's like the whole overarching theme here. And then, oh, a rabbit can't be a cop. Because they do all that shit. And then they're all like, bunnies multiply all the time. And sloths are really slow. And it's like, okay, which fucking is it?
No, but they
which
started
fucking
saying
is it? No, fuck you. Which is it? Is it you can't judge these animals based on what these preconceived notions are? Or that's just how they are?
but
Which
the
is it?
sloth man, he was in a really fast car. He was
in a
breaking
fast
the
car because
Yeah.
guess what, motherfucker? He's too slow. He puts his foot on the gas pedal. It's gonna go all the way forever because he can't hit the brake. That's why he's in
Oh,
a fast
shit.
car, motherfucker. So show me, what is it, Pixar? What is it, Disney? Is racism good
Wait,
or is it bad?
Was this Pixar?
I don't know.
No,
Maybe.
this wasn't Pixar.
I thought it was Pixar. Is it just Disney?
No, I think it's just Disney.
Okay, well then tell me Disney. I'm just like it's my main problem with this movie. It's that you're telling me one thing and then but also here you go. I don't know. Is it just me?
Is Disney the bad guys?
I think no, that's DreamWorks.
No. God damn it, not the movie. I mean, are they the problem with life and stereotyping people?
I think this is a part of it. Like, I think maybe we did conquer racism, but then that new generation that watched Zootopia, it just brought it right back. I think that's where we are now. I think we conquered racism, and then the chitlins grew up that watches shit, and now they just want to fuck rabbits, and they just hate people that are different than them.
Do girls wear furry costumes too? Or is it only guys?
No, but everyone could be a furry.
Yeah, but what is a furry? Is it wearing the costume or just having an attraction?
Yeah, there's layers to it.
Like ogres.
Give me the top layer and give me the bottom layer.
Okay, so the tippy top layer is someone who dresses up in the fursuit. They have they refer to themselves as kin. They give themselves different names.
Is that the tippy top of the iceberg
it's not an iceberg, bud. I'm just saying that's
the iceberg. We want to get at the top.
Okay, so do you want to? Okay, well, if it's an iceberg, then surface level is someone who just happens to have a passing attraction to maybe the fucking carrot caked up rabbit in Zootopia. That person is not necessarily a furry, but you can make an argument for it. You know, they don't really, they're not ideally attracted to animals, but maybe once in a while they're Googling and a picture of Judy Hopps goes on the screen, and then
Rouge the Bat.
Rouge the Bat, another great one. It's like, hey, this is my night now, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then at the very deepest, darkest surface below the center of the earth, or whatever the fuck you want to call it,
the other people on the show
people refer to themselves as the kin. They travel in packs. They role play on forums. They dress up. They go to cons and they shit on people's cars.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. I think I put myself at the tippy top of the iceberg. I think maybe you do too, Casca. Craig, where do you put yourself?
I think we're all on that tip top of the iceberg. It happens.
Yeah, we all find our Judy
This
Hopps.
one, I'll be honest. This Judy Hopps, Judy Hopps was not on my iceberg.
Rouge
Would
the
you
Baddest,
put-
though.
Nah, not Rouge. Maybe
Lola
certain art
Bunny?
depiction of Rouge.
Oh wait, that
Lola
that,
Bunny
there's
is
a-
on the
there's a-
iceberg.
There's a rabbit girl in that One Piece shit you watch.
Oh, she's on there.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Carrot.
Oh, is your name actually Carrot?
Carrot.
That's racist.
I think the only reason she's named Carrot because I'm sure in Japanese the word for carrot is not carrot. So like because I watch the dubs. I don't know if she was there actually when I was watching the dubs. Did she show up after I finished the dubs? I can't remember. But like they definitely talked about carrots, and it's like she eats carrots, and her name is Carrot.
her and Goku have the same name, is what I'm hearing.
Wait, what?
They're like twins.
I'm
You
confused.
think-
Is Goku a Goku? Goku?
That's it, Craig. What was that, Richard?
I'm so confused.
I wanted to know if there are animals who find humans attractive.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
reverse-
stories of dolphins having relationships with people. Sometimes, often.
I just saw that episode of King of the Hill.
It's such a good episode.
Wait, does Goku
Yeah.
eat Goku? I'm so confused still.
Craig, you have the entire episode figured out, man.
I don't understand what's going on. What is
We
a Goku?
are talking about dolphins now.
Craig, do you think an animal has ever been sexually attracted to you?
No.
Me neither.
As someone whose own cats do have been before they were fixed, I would say yes, an animal has been sexually attracted to me.
What's
Before I
that
got that
like?
little, it's annoying because you're just trying to do things, and then she's just on top of you with her butt in the air.
Is that
It's like,
consent?
Stop it! Stop! Is
that-
that consent?
yeah.
Animals can't consent, Richard.
Okay,
They
why
lack
not?
the mental faculties required.
Is that what the law says?
It depends on the country.
Okay. Okay, that works. Okay, I think I have all my questions answered. What do we do now?
I guess we try to talk about Zootopia. Because
Okay.
we do have to get to the one scene that I may have talked about during the Frozen episode. I don't know. But if you guys either know what I'm talking about or you don't, then in that case, I can't wait to get there.
Is it when the fox man starts
No.
making popsicles? Oh, okay. Is it the Frozen 2?
Okay, I'm going to stop talking to you and go to Craig. Craig, how's it going, bud?
All right. Not bad.
Cool. All right, Richard, you calm down?
Yeah.
You want to continue talking about the movie, bud?
Okay.
Okay, bud.
So we live in a world where prey and predator used to be mortal enemies.
We're still at the very start of the movie.
Yeah, and I'm about to
It's a good
break
thing we
through
have
it.
that extra time.
But the Great Enlightenment happened, spearheaded by some mammals who now walk on two legs, decided that they were going to be living in a city together and
Blood
all
was
live in
everywhere.
harmony. What?
Blood.
Blood was everywhere.
Everywhere.
Don't you remember?
I mean, I wasn't going to go into that much detail.
So I love that this whole the story that Richard is telling is portrayed by like a school play, and it bothered me because they're showing savage animals, and by doing that they have the children in skin suits. So they aren't naked, but I'm like, it's wild going to like a play and then seeing your child as in a bodysuit that makes them naked. Again, you want me to make these parallels, Disney? It's weird. It's a weird thing to have. And you can make the argument, well, I'm sure the children costume doesn't show the genitals, but when we look later in the movie where they're, sans genitals, that's just what it looks like. And they're clearly uncomfortable with it. So it should stand the reason that the children in the bodysuits without the genitals is still very uncomfortable because that's just how genitals look in this world.
Overthinking is too much.
Am I overthinking it? It's what it's here for, isn't it? It's what it's here for.
Oh my
It's
God.
it's a Disney movie. They're all about crafting a world. That's what they did. They've crafted a world for mammals, and I'm gonna examine it.
I didn't look at that. I just looked at whether or not the biomes that they have in Zootopia were man-made or not. And I still don't know.
Of course they are. Why would the desert be next to the tundra, Richard?
I don't know. They might be having fantasy logic.
No. I'm going to say they found a way to make it all work. So that, and I think that only is the case for Zootopia. It's kind of a big deal.
Like
So it's a melting pot, if you will.
you would kind of expect there to be like more, I guess, like nothing in between the lands. Like you got to have like roads or like I don't
There are
know.
roads. You go through a tunnel and then you get to the tundra area. There's space in between.
Oh, it's a tunnel?
Yeah, bud.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was
Yeah.
just like, okay,
I don't think it's not super, like, they're not touching. There's space in between them.
Okay, I thought they were.
There's
That
a
was my
transit
issue.
system. Don't you remember the canopy?
What canopy?
The canopy, they ride on the canopy. It's like
The
a gondola,
gondola?
system. Yeah, but they call it the canopy. You get it? Because animals. And, okay.
Canopy, like in the rainforest.
Yeah, like at the treetops, but they're in the forested area. They ride the canopy into the city.
You never went to the Rainforest Cafe?
I did go to the Rainforest Cafe. We
I
went
know.
together.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't remember anything. Did you know that the Rainforest Cafe used to be Craig's favoriteest restaurant in the world because they had like frogs outside on the display board and he would always point at them and smile. And I thought that Craig was my best friend back then. And then things changed and now he doesn't like me as much.
I don't like you. I don't think
He
that's
just
the
said
case.
it.
You're the one who doesn't want to eat lunch with me.
I went to the Rainforest Cafe with you for lunch.
We were children. We had to
So?
be driven there. You couldn't drive yourself home afterwards.
Or during, I think.
Or
is the
during,
point.
yeah, I guess.
I guess.
Rich would
Why
go to
do
the
you
Rich
all
would go
make-
to the Rainforest Cafe with me. We would both order our meals at the expensive Rainforest Cafe, and then he would just go home and take his meal from the Rainforest Cafe, where the only reason you go is the is the atmosphere. Do they even exist anymore?
Yeah.
What do they have on the menu?
Frogs, apparently.
Probably just
No.
like regular stuff, I would imagine, like American food, hamburgers
on.
and stuff.
No, but it's got to have a cute name. It can't just be hamburgers. Like it's got to be the Amazonia burger, something like that. That's what I can order online for pickup.
The Bezos burger.
Is one close to you?
No. Apparently, this is mainly an East Coast thing. Oh wait, there's some in like Vegas. There's one in France. Wait, why are the only ones that are outside of America in Disney parks? Oh wait, never mind. Not all of them are. Okay. Well,
They're not
I'm
just an
learning a
East
lot.
Coast thing. They're all over, but there's not that many of them. The closest to me is Atlantic City.
Oh man. Yo, they only have like quesadillas. They specifically call it chicken quesadillas and pepperoni flatbread. I don't like this. I
Those
bet
aren't
by
cute
the
names.
what?
Those aren't cute names.
No, I bet even Craig could come up with a better name for the chicken quesadilla from Rainforest Cafe. Craig, let's hear it. Or do you need time?
What do you want me to call it for the chicken quesadilla?
I don't know. Casca, show him how easy it is to come up with a name.
I thought a can of pizza, but that has nothing to do with quesadillas. I don't.
That can be the pepperoni flatbread.
Yeah.
See, that's how easy it is, Craig. Now rename the chicken quesadillas.
Wait, which one are you renaming then, Richard?
I'm going to be renaming the, let's see. Oh my God. They call it the pastelaya. Pastelaya? What does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't think I know enough about rainforests to even kind of partake. I know there's different layers of the tree the canopy has different layers. Or at least the canopy's the top and there's a different layer underneath it. I don't remember.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't know I need this knowledge today, or else I would have studied up.
I mean, you can join the E-Club for next time.
Club?
Is Rainforest Cafe just a more adult Chuck E. Cheese?
No, there were like games there. You just went and then
I think that's Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster, exactly. You would just go, and then all of a sudden it would start to like rain, and pretend to rain. And you hear the thunder cracking, and it'd be like.
Do you have an umbrella?
Well, it wouldn't actually rain.
Okay. But in this Zootopia city, can there actually be weather, or
Why
do they
can't you
make
just call it
rain?
Zootopia, bud?
What did I call it?
The city is called Zootopia. It's the city of Zootopia.
What did I call it?
You keep calling it Zootopia Land, Zootopia City. It's just called Zootopia, man.
Well, I'm talking about the land in the movie Zootopia.
What are you doing? The city's called Zootopia.
Okay, well, in Zootopia, do
It
they
has
actually...
different boroughs that are different biomes. It's like New York.
Is Zootopia in a bubble?
Like a dome? No. Well,
A cultural bubble.
No, I don't think it was in a dome.
I'm thinking, like, how would the tundra work if it wasn't in a dome?
No, because the cold would go over to the other lands.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I'd have to imagine parts of it would have to be in a dome.
Because
I don't know.
We don't know science. Let's
Well, no, you're not wrong. We don't know science.
It seems like the changes should be gradual between the lands, but it doesn't seem like they are. That, I think, is the issue.
The problem is you only see going to one area to the other in a tunnel.
I don't know. They backed away from the city a little bit at times.
I'm sure they did. I just don't remember what the city looks like from afar.
Imagine a big bubble of nonsense, but take away the bubble.
Okay, but
How's that looking?
I don't know. I still can't picture it.
Think of do you know the game
only
Trouble?
bubble I can think about is in Judy Hopps' pants, because my God, what the fuck, Disney?
Is Judy Hopps the most sexually attracted you've been to an animal?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay.
Not when Rouge the Bat exists.
Oh, yeah. I'm in the same boat.
She's probably not even like the most sexually attractive rabbit. Maybe.
Because Jessica Rabbit... Wait, is Jessica Rabbit a rabbit?
She's not a rabbit, bud. She married into the rabbit name, hence the rabbit name part.
Okay, I didn't know.
She married Roger Rabbit, hence she became Jessica Rabbit.
Okay.
That's how names work for women.
Does she have zoophilia?
Yes.
Why doesn't she
she's
get
a cartoon,
judged?
right? So
I think the fact that they're all just cartoons supersedes anything like that.
Okay, gotcha.
And again, it all has to do with the idea that what is it? It's, oh man, I should have Googled this before. There's a rule.
34.
No, it's not rule 34, bud. It's the rule that I think it's like Hawks or Shocks rule or something. Craig, you got to get on this, bud. It's the idea that if it follows this checklist, it's okay to fuck it. And if it doesn't have the intelligence to comprehend what sex is there characteristics? Is it anthro enough to make it not just an animal? And then there's one more thing, and it's like if you get these 3 check marks, you're good to fuck it, bud. You just get in there, go at it, bud. And I know Judy Hopps checks all those marks. Not
Real
even a
or
question.
cartoon?
What?
Real or cartoon?
If you can find an animal that is intelligent enough to understand what sexual relations is and is not as shares characteristics that are human-like, then I guess you go for it, pal.
I think elephants are capable of love. Is that true? Or maybe it's whales. It's either whales or elephants. I think they're capable of love. So I think they check that box.
It's not capable of love. It's the intelligence required to consent.
Yeah, well...
Oh, I think speech might be a part of it, too. I think speech is a big part of it. So that really limits you to parrots, Richard, if you want to keep going down this route.
I don't think I do.
Okay, just checking. Now, once we invent collars, like they had in Disney's Up, maybe we can reopen this conversation. But until then, I'm going to say it's just for animated fictional creatures.
Gotcha.
Okay.
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 Now what do we do?
I don't know. I think I just like short women with big fucking asses. I think that's the problem.
Like
And at the end of the
Velma.
day, that's just, yes, asses, butts, bud.
Oh,
Like Velma.
I guess she's got a booty, yeah.
like little people, like Peter Dinklage.
Does Peter Dinklage have a fatty?
I don't know.
He might
I don't
be rolling a
think they showed it
fatty.
much.
That's fair.
Like he was wearing dresses all the time, so you never really got to see.
Then maybe. That's all I can say, bud. All I can say is maybe. That's all I got for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what's great? We barely
Judy
started
Hopps'
the
ass
movie, and Craig has to go eventually.
I got an hour.
Eventually.
I got an
He has
hour.
an hour. What are you
okay.
worried about?
I don't know.
We talked about so much of the movie. We got the fact that they're animals and they're living in a society. What more do you
And
want?
she's thick.
And she's so come on, bud. The carrot cake.
we are-
Let's go.
We're 40 minutes into the movie. We haven't even mentioned Nick Wilde yet.
So we bullied her
even a
as a
little
kid.
bit.
So Jason Bateman's there, and he does what Jason Bateman does. If you're familiar with Jason Bateman, you kind of know his deal. Fans of Arrested Development or Netflix's Ozark.
Oh, I've seen that one. I've seen
Yeah.
both of those.
You've seen both of those, buddy. Come on. He's
It
a
took
very
me-
articulate gentleman.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was until the credits. I said, why is that name familiar? Why does he sound familiar? And I realized he's the man.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I see him and I smile because I like his, I guess, candor. I don't know
You
what the
didn't
hell
see
it is.
him though. He wasn't.
Okay, then I hear him in this case. I'm saying
Yeah.
not in just in Zootopia and anything, bud.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant in this
hear
movie.
his voice and I'm just like, yeah, that's the boy. I'm here for this. I like it.
Yeah.
Positive. Let's go.
Originally, I thought he was Mr. Peanut Butter, but I realized he
I'm trying
wasn't.
to think, who is Mr. Peanut Butter? I feel like I should know who Mr. Peanut Butter is.
John Tompkins or something Tompkins. Jimmy Tompkins?
Maybe I don't know who Mr. Peanut Butter is.
Yeah. Oh, now I realize why. Because I was trying to get a cameo for us, the Disney Dunces. And I was
Mr. Peanut Butter?
no, not him, but just someone else in general. And I was like, he sounds familiar, and I didn't realize why, and then I did. But that's
Is
neither
it-
here nor there.
Is it Mr. Peanut Butter or...
I don't. It's funny how like he could be in the movie. Like he has
Mr.
all the
Peanut Butter?
characteristics. Yeah.
He would. He's an anthro mammal.
Yeah, I think the gates of Zootopia would open for him.
Yeah. He's not a bird. That's kind of the limit. Now that Tuca and whatever the fuck it's called, that other show they did.
Tuca and Birdie.
Tuca and Birdie. Wow, I forgot the name Birdie, huh? That sucks.
I think it was Bertie
Oh, thank
instead
you.
of Birdie.
Yeah, so the bird women, not at all. Definitely not. But Mr.
Yeah.
Peanut Butter, come on in.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mhm.
That's fine.
So anyway, Judy Hopps, little girl, she wants to be a police officer, but everyone tells her bunnies can't be police officers. But she wants to prove everyone wrong, and she
Especially
does.
that one asshole, Gideon Gray. Ooh, what a jerk.
Isn't that? Wait, who's that?
He's the fox that bullies her and then scratches her face. In
Isn't
the
that
beginning
Nick?
of the movie. No, that's Gideon Gray, bud. You're a racist. Okay, we got that.
Oh, they
Perfect.
gave her the fox spray, and she was going to use it on Nick.
No, okay. So when she was moving to the city after the time skip, yes, her parents tried to give her a bunch of fox repellent because her parents are deeply racist against foxes.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. And she agreed to take the fox spray just so they'd leave her alone. However, earlier in the movie, when she was still a child, who I was not attracted to for the record.
Okay, but
Okay.
was she thick?
No.
Okay,
I mean, I don't know. I didn't look. It was a child, bud.
but if you're
Her
going,
mom was not thick. Hold on.
yes, I'm
Her
holding.
mom was not packing cake in her slacks. That was just Judy.
What about
Craig,
her
you
dad?
told me all rabbits. I don't remember seeing the dad's asshole.
Huh? Wait,
What did her
whole?
mother look like?
Like a rabbit.
Mother. She was
Craig,
a-
roll 30 for it.
That's gonna. If you really want to know what anyone looks like at any given, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
It's the purest form. It's just condensed character.
I don't know what
Craig,
you're
if
talking
you don't-
about. She was just wider.
I mean, that was the problem. It didn't look like she was packing because it was like.
She wasn't as
Yeah, she
curvy.
doesn't have that
I believe
figure.
the phrase is it's like calling a car fast when it's heading down a cliff. You know,
Oh yeah,
it's
like you've-
technically true, but what does it matter?
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't count. Yeah. But yeah, what are we talking about again? Oh, Judy's moms? No, Gideon Gray, the character that you keep forgetting. I guess it's a different fox, Richard. Believe her.
Gotcha. Yeah,
He's a country bumpkin fox.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we doing?
I just wanted to introduce Gideon Gray because he's an important character.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Oh yeah, he's like the main character, second main
Yes,
character.
He
Second
could
main
be
character.
the cat called the Catalyst.
He's the catalyst, of course.
Were there cats in the movie?
If there were,
Felines.
I would have been attracted to him, I guess.
Yeah, 'cause,
there's a jaguar, but that's about it.
Yeah,
Lion.
Oh yeah. Mayor Lionheart,
but like actual like cat girls.
J.K. Simmons. No, it's just the one jaguar, and it's a man.
Huh? It's a little weird.
Yeah,
Like, did
Probably
they not
were
want to?
background characters who were like
yeah, it's
different
it's
cats,
possible.
like cheetahs or something. The cheetah girls,
like-
you know.
Oh, they also had the tigers that were with Gazelle. They were pretty fuckable.
Oh, I need to see. Wait, were they men or were they women?
They were men.
Okay, were they packing?
In the chest, you know, they were kind of beefy, but also kind of slender, like one would have, like felines are. It was a good look.
Like, remember when we watched what's that movie? Like,
Remember the
no.
Titans.
No, I was gonna say Like Mike. Magic Mike.
No.
Losing it.
Yeah, but like, yo, little Bow Wow was packing.
Yo, and his little white friend too.
He ate so little in the pants.
Magic Mike.
Okay, less funny.
What are we talking about now?
Magic Mike, apparently. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know either.
The tigers were packing. Like
Uh-huh.
Magic Mike.
Like Magic Mike, apparently. I've never seen Magic Mike, but I think it's about male strippers, so they're probably packing.
I
Probably fit.
believe we watched that one, Rich.
We did. It was a magical time. This is back when Craig liked me. Like, he would take me to Sonic, and then he would drop me off in his basement, and we'd watch movies together and hold
Did you guys
hands.
share a blanket? Is it hands that you were holding?
I think we might have been holding the blanket on each other. I don't
Okay.
remember.
Okay.
That was to cover up, you know, anything.
The
Honestly,
hands, I get it.
the more that you talk about it, the covering up, I'm pretty sure we had blankets on just in case.
Just in
We
case.
certainly did for 50 Shades.
Oh, yeah. We
What
watched
are
that
you
one.
guys doing? What's going? I like. It's fine that you're watching these movies. It's just that.
It was called 50 Shades of Name I Can't Say.
That's true. We were more so subjecting someone else. Did they consent to watching those movies with me?
Oh.
Us?
What, you didn't make them sign a contract?
No, though we should
There was
have.
two people there, right? Two other people that I
Yeah.
can't say names.
At least for one of them.
Yeah. Good times.
I'm so glad you're not allowed to say names because the person would be made incredibly uncomfortable if you just kept saying their name.
That's true. Oh, man.
So that's a good rule. I love
like-
that rule.
We also don't want to out anyone on this podcast.
No, because if your chances you were in Craig's basement during the 50 Shades watch, you don't want people to know it.
That's so
What
true.
happens under the blanket stays under the blanket, boys.
I used to
We
tell
also got-
everybody at work about all the things that we did in my basement.
Oh, my God. Well,
Wait, was
apparently...
this Toys R Us or the one you
Toys R
down?
Us. Toys R Us.
Okay, there's a reason they're not around anymore.
Yeah.
Got it. It's too much for Jeffrey.
Super Special Olympics, you know.
Okay.
Super Special Olympics. They're not just special. By the way, can I tell everyone on this podcast about the time I entered the Special Olympics raffle and the raffle drawing is in less than 2 weeks? Yeah.
I mean, you just did. You want to?
What?
What is
You
the
asked if you
raffle?
could.
Wait. What is the What does that even mean?
Craig,
Richard is.
Craig, I'm winning us a bro home because
You're
I gave
taking all the money for-
$150 to the Special Olympics for a raffle ticket.
And what do you win with the raffle?
A house,
bro home.
a bro home.
Oh,
just
a
said-
house. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, a bro home specifically.
A home.
Yes, a home for us, the bros.
The Brome.
So I've been talking to some people, and we're thinking of renaming the bro home to the bro mansion. How do you feel about that?
Bad.
Well, it depends how big it is.
I can tell you, it's definitely a bro mansion.
So
Yeah,
well, if it's one word, it's not bad, right?
I don't know. Kafka, say it.
The Bromansion.
Bro mansion. It's so wordy, and it's not like a play on anything. Not
It's kinda
that
like
bro
bromance.
home necessarily.
The
is.
Bromane.
Bromane.
Bro. I think he's trying to like work bromance into it,
Yeah,
which is already an portmanteau of something else. I don't know why you're going with that.
I don't know. Okay, fine. We don't have to. It can be the bro home.
It's so
Bro home.
wordy.
Bro home's not.
No, bro home is good. 2 syllables. That's clean, bro man shit. It's like, what do you? Come on. I got bored after. You had me at the first part, and you lost me before the third syllable. It's like, fuck this.
But it's about just Brome. Brome.
No, nothing like getting dome at the Brome. Yeah, let's go with that.
We're almost an hour into this podcast. We should probably
What?
get back on track.
Okay, so Judy Hopps makes it to the big city, and she's excited to be a cop, get out there. Except being a woman, she doesn't get the respect that she gets exactly the amount of respect you'd expect her to get, I guess. And they make her a meter maid, despite the fact she was top in her class at.
She was a bunny because she was.
Okay, Craig, because she was a bunny.
Yep.
That was the takeaway.
There was an elephant lady in that in that
I'll believe
precinct.
that. I'll believe that. Oh yeah, because she was a bunny.
She was the elephant in the room. Remember that joke?
So they make her a meter maid, and she's doing just being the best little meter maid she can be. Idris Elba tells her, you better get 100 tickets before your job is done. And she's like, I'm going to do 200 before noon, bitch. And she does. She does a great job. And that's where she meets Jason Bateman, Nick Wilde, the fox. And he's sneaking into the ice cream parlor designed for elephants, I guess, pachyderms. And she's following him because I guess she's racially profiling him. There's no reason for her to be suspicious of this fox other than the fact that he is a fox standing outside of an ice cream parlor for elephants. So she follows him inside, and he's in there, and he's with his little boy, this little fennec fox-looking mother lover, and he's trying to buy an ice cream pop, super size, king size, and the elephant's all like, "No, we have this sign here, and it says we're allowed to be a racist," and they do it. And then he's all like, but my boy here just loves elephants, and he wants an elephant-sized ice pop, so give it to him. And Judy Hopps is all like, I am a dirty, good-for-nothing racist, and I judge this fox on the merit that he is a fox. It means he is a scoundrel. He is just a good father, looking to help his elephant son, who was a fennec fox. So she blackmails the ice cream establishment into selling him an ice pop, which he does not have the money for, so she buys it for it herself and gives it to him. And then he takes it with his little boy. They have a good time.
Do you think elephants are actually bothered by the blackmail thing? Because Judy said, like, hey, you're giving out ice cream by your trunk. You're getting mucus everywhere.
Yeah.
Is that actually like the trunk, the nose of the elephant? And do other elephants care when they like get sneezed on?
I say after the Age of Enlightenment, yes.
Okay,
I was
gotcha.
trying to come up with a joke, and I'll be honest, I couldn't come up with anything. But when he said blackmail thing, I was
Like
a little
Idris Elba?
yeah, like a blackmail thing, like a penis.
What the fuck?
I was not really paying attention.
Males?
And then you start talking about elephant trunks.
Craig just hears what he wants to hear is what I'm getting. How do I work elephant trunks and blackmail thing into a cohesive thought? Hold on.
Well, you know.
What if I just say the thought process and that'll get a big laugh?
It got one from me now.
I just thought it would be funny to mention it because I thought there was something there, and I'm not clever enough to make it funny.
Craig, this is a movie about racism and stereotyping, and you're not helping.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now apologize.
I'm sorry.
To whom?
Idris Elba.
Yeah, it's Idris Elba. No one thinks you have a ginormous penis.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all
Yes.
know.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue.
What are you talking about again?
Dude, we were talking about him getting the ice cream, and then he takes the ice cream just to like whittle it down into little smaller ice cream so he can sell to unsuspecting hamster businessmen at the end of a
lemmings.
long work day.
Lemmings. They're lemmings.
No, they were
Lemmings.
gerbils.
They're lemmings. It's very important that they're lemmings, or else the joke doesn't work, or the scheme doesn't work as well.
Can you tell me more?
Lemmings are they. It's not necessarily true, but they're known to just follow each other till the ends of the earth.
Oh, like the
So-
video game.
Like the video game Lemmings. So Nick's plan was he set up in front of the Lemmings brothers bank, and he made them ice pops, and then he makes a noise to get the attention of one of them, and that's all he needed to do because if he got the attention of one lemming, the rest of them would follow.
Holy shit, that works on so many levels.
It does. It's a really good scheme. So yeah, he gets the attention of one lemming. They all follow. He sells them all the ice pops. They throw it into a dumpster. Turns out the fennec fox is in that dumpster. He takes the ice pops. He goes into the rodent district of Zootopia and sells it as construction material. Claims it to be redwood
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
because it's red stained wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. Who knew?
Yeah.
Well, that was a good movie.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. It's no other movies, but it's a good one. Like as a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a solid 8 inches inside of Judy's hops. Just caked out rabbit ass. Cause god damn Disney.
I like it. Craig, any final thoughts on the movie?
What the hell What happens next?
What do you mean?
Okay. So Judy Hopps continues not to get the respect she deserves, and she's bummed out about it. And then a man, he's robbing from a grocery store or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. I guess a botanist place, a flower shop. You know, it's a weasel. So she's going to pop that weasel, and she does. And in the process, she ends up saving a little Arctic shrew and kind of causing a fair amount of collateral damage in the rodent district because these things just aren't allowed, especially when your post is to maid the meters. That is your job. So she goes back to the station and she gets chewed out because she wasn't doing her job. While we're at the station, we have Mrs. Otterton, and she's been looking for a husband for weeks now. And every time she talks to the police, they want nothing to do with it because they're all very busy with the other 15 different mammalian-based disappearances that have been going on in the city.
Love Mrs. Otterton.
She's attractive. I get it.
No, I just mean like Mrs. Otterton. She's great.
Yeah, she has a body on her. I get it.
It was sad.
Oh, is that why you liked her? Because she was sad?
It was a sad moment. I love sad stuff.
That's weird. You're weird. Anyway.
Feelings, Oscar. I like to feel feelings.
Okay, and I like to feel that rabbit's ass. What's your point?
Yeah.
You don't see me going on about that for like
An hour?
One time here, an hour.
58 minutes?
59 minutes, excuse me.
I felt nothing from this movie.
Nothing? You didn't get like any response whatsoever?
Neither
Oh, you
physical
didn't
or
watch it.
emotional. Well, I watched the movie. You want me to take over from here and I'll tell you everything I saw?
You can try.
Okay, where do we leave off?
Mrs. Otterton.
Mrs. Otterton.
Mrs. Otterton wants to find her man. And, the police are working on it, but they have a bunch of other missing mammal cases. So, okay, maybe we'll do some stuff, but we'll see. But Judy overhears, and she's like, you know what, Mrs. Otterton? Yeah, I'm going to find your man. I'm going to bring your hubby home. And I guess, like, her boss is not super pleased with the idea, but there's a black sheep amongst the bunch, and she overhears that Judy's going to take the case. And,
She's not black.
But she's mean.
She's not mean.
She's a little...
Jenny Slate.
She's a little sweetheart. It's Jenny Slate.
Love Jenny Slate.
Oh my
Who's
god.
Jenny
I don't know who that is.
Slate?
I have no clue.
What she
Yes,
do?
you do. You both know who she is. She does the voice of what's Tina's friend who's kind of annoying on the Bob's Burgers. The is she rich? Does she have a lot of money?
I don't think I've
Tammy.
watched enough
Tammy,
Bob's
yeah.
Burgers.
You threw me with Tina's friend. I'm like, the fuck did she have friends?
Oh, you know.
Frenemy. We'll go with Frenemy.
Frenemy, yeah.
Yeah. Tammy. Okay.
She's the voice of Tammy, and
That's fun.
as well as you watch Parks and Rec?
Of course.
The sister of John Ralphio.
Oh, I love her. She's great.
Yes.
Oh, she's the worst.
She's the worst.
See, I wasn't gonna do it because you can't just go into it, and that's
He
what
did
happens
it.
when you try to go into
He
it.
did it in the Sonic movie. I swear to God, Sonic did that exact line in the movie.
Yeah, he should. That's what he's known for.
Because it's him, Ben Schwartz.
Yeah. Ben Schwartz. Richard, continue, please. I'm sorry for interrupting, but we just had to take a second because she is great.
I love Jenny.
Despite
I love
the fact
her.
she is the worst.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sheep Lady overhears that she's going to be taking the case. Judy's going to be taking the case. And she lets the mayor know. Mayor's super excited, but Judy's boss not very pleased with this. So he's all like, you stuck me in the corner. I'll let you on the case, but you have to solve it within 48 hours. Clock's ticking. Tick, tick, tick. And Judy's like, okay, I'm going to figure this stuff out. And I guess that she starts looking at maybe some security cameras or photos of his last.
They have a case file that has the one photo about where he was last seen.
Mm-hmm. And it was near where Nick was stationed, or at least Nick's in the picture, I think.
She notices he has the ice pops that he was selling, and then she looks around for him and she sees him leaving the photo.
Oh, okay. So she has to follow up with Nick and say, yo, Nick, I know you did things. I need you to tell me everything you know. And they go on an adventure together.
See, you're missing the key point where she tricks him into talking about his financial situation, which she then uses to blackmail him into being her partner. Whenever Judy Hopps finds a situation where she can't necessarily overcome in an instance, her instinct is to blackmail the people. And it's a continuous thing, and it's a little weird. Pointing that out.
Is she a dirty cop?
I found it a weird character. Fucking hope so, bud.
Oh, no, not that dirty, but dirty. Like, dirty. Like, not...
Fucking
You're just
praying.
digging.
No, she hangs out
Corrupt.
with the wrong crowd, and she's got a bad
She
side.
doesn't hang out with... fucking boy.
What?
I've seen that bad side.
No, not bedside, bad side.
Yeah, her bad side,
Whatever. You continue with the movie. Speed run it. Craig's already
it.
leaving.
Yo, Craig, what are you doing? Craig, I miss you. Craig. Okay, that's fine. He can leave. I don't care. Just do this. He's Rule 30-fering Judy Hopps' bad side. Anyway, so he meets with Nick, And I don't know why this. I guess Nick just knows that he frequents a yoga studio, the naked yoga place, and they go there and they meet Tommy Chung. Right? I think it was Tommy Chung. He was the water buffalo. Oh, is he a water buffalo? He's some kind of animal.
I think so. I think water buffalo is right.
Okay. Because I was thinking, like, I thought the police chief was a water buffalo. I guess he's a different buffalo. Doesn't matter. Anyway, they meet Tommy Chung. They look at an elephant do stretches and shows her asshole. That was fun.
Wait,
Her
you
whole
saw the
vagina.
asshole?
Well, you in their universe, yeah, but you know, for us, it's just a Ken doll.
Oh,
down there.
he's a yak.
He's a yak. Okay, that makes
you
more
think-
sense. Thank you.
That there's a butthole version of this movie?
The Butthole Cut. I pray that Jesus Christ Almighty there is.
Did
It's a regular
cats,
cat situation.
Did cats ever release it, or at
No,
least
cats.
like,
If cats, I swear to everyone who listens within earshot, the second they release the Butthole Cut of Cats, we will cover it. That's it. We will cover Cats when they release the Butthole Cut. We will sit down. We will watch it. We will enjoy it. We will discuss it with an excruciating detail, as much detail as they put into those cats' little feline puckers.
Wait, so all of the movie originally had buttholes, right?
Yes.
Why'd they get rid
Correct.
of them?
Made people uncomfortable, I guess. I don't know. Because cowardice is my answer. Final answer.
So is it just one person who said that he was hired to edit out the buttholes? Is that the only confirmation we have?
I believe so, yeah.
Imagine if he's lying.
There's always that possibility, but knowing what I know of cats, which is just looking at it, it's a fucking trip. It doesn't it doesn't surprise me is the thing. It's a very believable lie. I could see that being the case.
Huh.
Yeah, because the roach children exist.
Yeah, like I feel like they would have denied it because it got big on the internet.
It was a whole thing.
Maybe
So yeah,
they're
I'm gonna say the Butthole Cut exists.
Do you think that we're past the point where it would have come out?
No, not at all. Are you kidding me? Are you dumb? Are you
No.
stupid?
Like-
Did
like
you
when
fall
I
off
say-
the idiot train this morning? What did you just say to me?
No, I mean,
Buddy,
like,
are you familiar with the hit Disney film Mars Needs Moms?
no.
Can I enlighten you about
Yes.
Mars Needs
Yes.
Moms, Richard? Okay, Mars Needs Moms is this disgusting looking piece of filth that Disney shitted out of their buttholes, starring none other than Seth Green as a 10-year-old boy. And Seth Green, he did all the mocaps for the film, and he of course voices the character of Mars Needs Moms. And once they finished it, they realized Seth Green sounds like a grown-ass adult, and it's weird having his voice come out of this 10-year-old child. So what they did was redubbed the entire movie with a kid. Okay? And for the longest time, it was rumored that the Seth Green cut has to exist. They found pieces and snippets of it just laying around. And then decades pass, and by that I mean like a decade. And this one guy who had an advanced copy of the film, turns out, you dig a little bit, the files are on there. The Seth Green voices, they're all there. The movie is in its entirety in this early release of the film. You just have to put it in a computer and take it out. Okay? And it was hiding in plain sight for over a decade. All right? So you're telling me that we're not going to find the Butthole Cut is absolute insanity.
Okay.
Of
Well, I
course
guess-
it's going to be there. And of course it's going to resurface at some point.
I guess my thing was that DreamWorks or whatever company put out Cats is not going to release it themselves.
DreamWorks did not put out Cats, but
Who put out Cats?
I don't know, Fox.
Okay, well, that means it's able to be used for the podcast.
Yeah.
But I guess, I was thinking, the hype has died down about the Butthole Cut. So I was thinking that, the creators of the movie, they're not going to put it out themselves to make money.
No, they would never put it out themselves.
What a missed opportunity. Do you think...
Do you think people are going to pay for the Butthole Cut? No, one person's going to pay for the Butthole Cut, and that person's going to put it on the internet for everyone else to enjoy.
It was universal.
Okay, whatever.
Do you think we could get like Netflix or Hulu to buy the Butthole
You know who's
Cut?
in that movie though?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Idris Elba.
No
Oh,
way.
sweet. I want to see Idris Elba's butthole. Make it happen. Whoever it is. Someone out there.
I just want to see Ian McKellen.
It's butthole.
Yeah.
If I win the bro home, I will sell the bro home and attempt to persuade Universal.
That's gonna be enough, bud.
How much do you think?
For the Butthole Cut?
Yeah.
More than anyone could fathom.
Like, I'm not asking for like distribution rights or anything. They can still profit.
Enough money that you could build, say, an entire separate ecosystem next to one, a la the city of Zootopia. Because once we figure out what's going on with Emmett, he was at the yoga studio, but then he got into a limousine and went to the Tundra District. And that's where we're gonna go because we have to get down to business. Okay, bud?
Oh, yeah. So we're going to go to some limo place.
Some limo place.
Limo factory where they make all the limos and make them pristine.
All the limos in Zootopia.
But there's one limo that doesn't look like the other limos.
It does not, because it has the license plate that they got from the Sloth man, Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Which I gotta say, we gotta stop and talk about the Sloth scene because it is so long. It is longer than it has any right to be.
This is also the clip that they showed in every single theater.
I
every
saw
single
this
trailer.
pretty much this clip in its entirety before seeing this movie.
It was all the trailer
I
was.
fucking cracked up watching it though. This time, I don't know.
It's good.
It's so good.
It's good because of how absurdly long they did it for. Holy shit. Like, even having known how long it was, I'm like, really? You kept going, huh? It's all of this is an hour and 40 minutes long, and 20 of those minutes is at the DMV. And I'm like, holy shit, the balls on these guys. First, you got Judy Hopps and her fucking caked up behind, and now you have the Sloth scene. What are you doing?
It's like they knew exactly what they were doing, and they were just milking it.
Because they're mammalian, you see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Were there any mammals in this movie that were like well endowed in the chest area?
Not that I recall.
Yeah, like I think if anything, maybe the gazelle had the biggest, but she's not even
saying much.
Yeah.
Like Judy was packing some heat. You know, she had a chest. It wasn't
Did
huge,
she?
but yeah, she had a chest.
They were just modest with it, I guess.
I think it was
these.
just outshined by that fucking donk she had. Holy shit.
I don't know.
Disney, what the fuck?
You can tell Craig's really serious about something when he leans into his keyboard and starts typing something.
He's typing in huge bazooka breasts, Zootopia.
And that smile on his face. You know he's up to no good.
You know, it means he's found them. You know what? Now that I think about it, probably the most buxom animal in Zootopia is probably the Arctic shrew.
What even is that?
The Arctic shrew is, of course, Mr. Big and his daughter that you see at this point of the movie when they investigate the limousine. They find out the man behind the limousine is Zootopia's #1 crime family. The Bigs.
Oh, yeah. And he reveals that the otter was the florist the entire time, but the otter never made it to the destination because he went feral, just talking about night howlers.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, 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 indeed. So now we have our next lead. We got to go find the limo driver. And I don't know.
And they do.
Yeah.
But he goes feral. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah. And I don't know. I guess this is where, like, wait. Does the police get mad at her, or are they proud of her that she finds stuff out?
They get mad at her because
Why?
they're racist and sexists. They're sexy racists.
I don't think
Idris
that's a
Elba's
thing.
a really good jerk. That's why.
He's a fantastic asshole. Holy shit. No wonder he was in Cats.
I'm searching sexy racist right now. I don't know. Like,
Oh, boy. There was a name that popped into my mind, but I'm like, I don't know if she's racist.
Who?
But that doesn't matter. Yeah, we're not here to get political, Craig. We're here to talk about this movie that's called Zootopia.
What sounds better, sexy racist or female white supremacist?
Okay, weird.
What would you rather be labeled as?
Me personally, a sexy racist, because I feel like female white supremacist gives the wrong kind of vibe that I'm going for.
Okay, because this image search isn't that great, and I'm just receiving a bunch of words mixed together like that, and yeah, okay. Okay, I need to get off Google. I need to get off the Rainforest Cafe
that's
menu.
my job.
Probably.
Yeah.
Craig, get on the Rainforest Cafe menu. Richard, get back on the film.
Okay, the film. Okay, so Judy finds some stuff out. Police chief, he's pissed, but Judy still has some time to just figure some stuff out, I think. And
She has 10 hours?
yeah, something like that. And so what she does is she finds out where the panther went. Is it a panther or a jaguar?
It's a jaguar. Panther is not a type of animal, but a discoloration of the coat. That makes it black.
Gotcha. Because no one can find the jaguar. So she looks at the security cameras and finds out that the jaguar got swept up by some puppies. And the puppies took him somewhere.
Some
and
wolves who howl. Night howlers.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Or Craig, when you mentioned the gazelle from Zootopia in a text box on Discord.
Yeah.
He so much. It was really annoying. Well into the night, too.
Yeah. So they go to where he got taken, which is some like Cuckoo Bananas jailhouse place. And they got to just, I don't know. They got to sneak in.
I got it.
What else are they going to do?
Guys, I got it.
Yes.
Okay.
It's called we'll call it a casodilla.
Oh.
There's a bird that looks like it's called a cassowary.
A cassowary, yeah. I got there.
Oh, shit.
I picked it up.
Craig, right to Rainforest Cafe.
The casodilla.
Yeah,
Like-
it works too because it's chicken, right?
Something like that. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Craig, can you please go to contact@rainforestcafe.com? Wait.
No.
Email them. Don't go there.
Yeah, just email them.
Yeah. Contact or maybe info@Rainforest Cafe. You'll figure it out.
I'm sure if you at Rainforest Cafe on Twitter, you'll get there.
Oh, yeah, you will. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna go to where the panther got picked up. We sneak in, and we find all of the missing mammals, and they're in like little holding cells being monitored because they're feral, and we don't know how to fix them, I guess. And Judy just calls in. Does she just call the police station and get them like in trouble?
No, she watches them. She's recording evidence because it turns out the man behind it all is in fact Mayor Lionheart.
Oh, yeah.
And then she gets a phone call and that goes off. And then they find out that she's there. So J.K. Simmons fucking bails. And they have to figure out a way to get out of there because now they're locked in the cell. So they go into the toilet and they come out the other end. And then they inform the police.
Okay, and then they shut that operation down,
And
right?
they shut that operation down.
And she's a hero.
And she's a hero. And it's time for her press conference. But before that, she goes, Nick, here's the pen with the recording that I was blackmailing you with. I think we'd make a great team. So here's also a policeman's application. I guess that's how you become a cop. I never really thought about it, but I guess they would just have paper applications.
Well,
Yeah.
then you go to school. You got to apply for
the academy. And then
the academy.
it's a whole different movie.
Yeah. So press conference, Judy starts like she's trying to be a little vague, tries not to incite too much panic in the people of Zootopia. But here's
And
the
then
thing.
she goes full-blown racist.
Yeah, she starts saying like, everyone that's going feral, they're kind of predators. Anyone that used to be a predator, predatory nature, it's in their nature.
Yeah, it's probably a biological connection. You know, they can't help it. Those predators.
Yeah.
And yeah, she tears the city apart as one might expect.
And this is the part where I almost cried during the movie because I felt some things during this movie.
You said you didn't.
What do you mean?
You went out of your way to say you felt nothing.
Can I tell you about the heartwarming moment? Because when Nick gets pissed at her because, like, you know,
Heartwarming moment?
yeah, it was heartwarming. It made you feel something. So
Okay, go on.
yeah. So Nick's like, is that really what you think? Something biological? Could I go feral? Could I be a mean man too? Is it in my nature?
Oh, yeah. You're not one of those predators. You're one of the good ones. Very
Yeah.
heartwarming.
So he throws the application at her, and you can tell he filled it out.
Oh, yeah. That's not heartwarming.
It was.
Not heartbreaking.
No, it made me feel
He
something.
was going to turn his life around.
Yeah.
And then it turns out his friend was an absolute disgusting, terrible, hideous racist with a fucking amazing ass.
Yeah.
So
Sexy
he's
racist.
He's sexy racist, man. Gets you every time.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Again, not heartwarming.
It was. For me, it was.
Weird that was your takeaway.
Okay, so they go their separate ways. Judy, she just quits the police force, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turns a badge and goes back to Bunny Burrowville or whatever the fuck it's called.
I think
What's up,
Rich
Craig?
just doesn't understand the difference between sad and heartwarming.
He's a complicated man. Every emotion is one.
I don't know. It was a good movie. But anyway, where are we
alright.
going from here?
Bunny Burrow.
Bunny Burrow, she goes back on the farm, and, you know, she's just selling carrots. But
She's
here,
wearing those jeans, and it's like, yeah.
and here we have the catalyst for the movie and Judy's triumphant return to the police force.
Gideon Gray. He comes up. He's saying, hey, you're sorry for being an asshole. Dealing with some stuff. Your parents like me now because of you. You changed their mind about being terrible, awful racist, and I appreciate that. Would you like a pie?
And the kids get excited out in the field because they overhear talks about pie, and then they're just coming up and they're about to like hop over some flowers, but they say, "Oh no, don't touch those things. Those are night howlers."
No, they don't say that. They said, watch out for them category 3, whatever the fucks.
Substances.
And then Gideon's all like, well, that's a $4 word. Back in my town, we just called them night howlers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And his old
again,
uncle got sent off to the funny farm because he had a run-in with him.
Yeah, because he did bit the mom.
And that's where we now learn that the night howlers are responsible for everything in the city.
Bum, bum.
So we have to go and track down the night howler drug chemists.
Yep, because we have our lead. It turns out the first criminal she caught in Zootopia, he was stealing night howlers. So
Alan Tudyk.
They gotta hunt down Alan Tudyk, who plays. And this is my favorite part of the fucking movie because it's the greatest joke they've ever pulled off. You have Alan Tudyk. He's playing the weasel called Duke Weaselton. And this is fantastic because if you guys remember in the movie, little movie called Frozen, there's a little man who is the Archduke of Wesselton, also played by Alan Tudyk. I believe Anna misspeaks and calls him the Duke of Weaselton, and he goes, no, it's Wesselton. In Zootopia, you have Judy Hobbs goes up to him and goes, so Mr. Wesselton, actually, it's Duke Weaselton. And I just
Holy
fucking lose
shit.
my mind.
That is amazing.
Wow.
Come on!
That's pretty crazy.
It's so good!
Did you realize this for the first time last night when
No, I
watching
didn't.
it? Oh, okay.
That's been a part of me.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's like the greatest joke in Disney history, and it's coming out of that sexy fucking little rabbit with the big juicy ass. Come on!
Yeah.
And then it's followed up by the Breaking Bad scene. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess what's his face? Wesselton tells her how to find the
Weaselton.
men. Yeah. And what happens then? Oh yeah, he was selling to a ram. Or there was a drop point.
The sheep.
The sheep.
The sheep. The Breaking Bad scene, Richard. Come on.
I don't get it.
It's the sheep, and they're in the abandoned train in the yellow jumpsuits, and they're boiling the night howlers into this blue liquid that's going through the thing, and then his partners come in, fucking Walter and Jesse.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
That was their names?
Yes. I don't know. I don't know the actual sheep you see in the beginning. I don't know his name, but his partners, he definitely goes, and Walter and Jesse should be coming up anytime soon.
Wow.
Any minute now. It's like they couldn't help themselves. Absolutely couldn't.
Man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
They
Not
thought
as good
about
as, of
this
course,
movie.
Wild.
I don't know. I thought that they just
thought
put something
about it
out.
sometimes. They had some good jokes, but at the end of the day, it's like, what's your fucking message? And why are those kids naked?
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Because like they eventually find out that what's her face, the mayor's assistant, the sheep, who I guess became mayor after the Lion Man
Yeah.
got evicted
Once
out.
Lionheart gets sent to prison for his crimes against animal kind.
Was he really a criminal?
I mean, no, but he was falsely arresting people and keeping it secret. And that's not great. You can't do that. He wasn't the big bad behind this, but he was involved.
Okay.
Yeah. He actually has a really good line at the end of the movie.
I mean, we're basically there already.
Okay, so it turns out the big bad behind this whole thing was the sheep whose name I forget. Maribel, something like that.
Jenny Slate.
Jenny Slate. I don't know why I want to say Kenny. It doesn't matter. And her big plan was to turn the 90% of prey animals in Zootopia against the 10% of predators who tend to, be the bigger people kind of in charge of everything, which you see, throughout the film.
Wait, it's 90% prey or predator?
It's 90% prey, 10%
Okay, gotcha,
predator.
Gotcha. Okay, okay.
Except the predator's bigger than everyone, so they just kind of let them do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But, this idea of uniting the 90% together to take out the 10% and get them, out of Zootopia. That was her big plan, to also, seize power over the city, which she did,
Yeah.
She was behind it all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to explain here.
I just wanted to know what her plan was. I think I got it just now.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, they didn't
was
explain it very well in the movie. So
I feel like she says the exact thing I just told you.
you're a little more eloquent.
I don't
They
think
should
I
have
am.
had you in the movie.
I would have loved to be in the movie. I could have been.
You would have
I
been
don't know.
really good like Speedy Gonzalez. Can you
Okay,
give me an Ariba?
That's not great, huh, bud?
I don't know. There were a lot of them in the movie.
Underlay, Ariba.
Okay, whatever.
Cusco would have been a great gazelle.
Thank you. I would have been the great gazelle.
Can you do a gazelle instead?
Underlay, Ariba.
Okay, I wouldn't make you a part of my movie. I take everything back. Okay.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
I don't know. So they catch the girl on tape, the sheep, saying
she blackmails her.
yeah.
Well, at least she would have, but the police showed up and goes, all right, I guess you're going to prison instead.
Yeah.
So yeah. But you have this really good scene where they're interviewing the mayor in prison. He's still in jail. And he goes, see, I wasn't a part of this. I may have done the wrong thing, but for the right reasons. And I'm like, that's fair. He kind of did.
I started thinking about that, and I think he should be released from prison for good behavior.
He was still falsely imprisoning people, but he makes an excellent point. Like, if no one found out about it, it would have been fine. People did find out. He does have to stay in prison, but I'm glad they didn't they gave him a chance to explain himself, and it's like fair. And that just makes me smile. It's so good. This is a good movie. It just falls apart when you stop to think about it.
Oh no. I didn't stop to think about it.
That's why you don't think about it. You just watch it.
You just watch it, but
I watched the movie.
How do you
agree?
just shut your brain off and just watch it?
I do it all the time.
That's weird.
Craig shuts off his phone too.
So you have to watch the Fast and Furious franchise.
Can I watch the Fast and Furious franchise?
That's how you do it. You turn your brain off.
I know that's how you do it. I don't think I can. I don't think I can sit there and just not think about what I'm watching, even for like a second. Like, even with like a big, juicy bunny ass in my face, I'm still thinking about what any of it means.
Okay, so that means that for next week, do you want a big thinker? Or do you want
I
something
want
that
maybe
you can...
something I don't have to think about. And maybe we'll do okay, I got it. Maybe something like surface level is just like a fun time for everyone.
Yeah,
but
that's what I like.
Really sick your teeth into it. There's more substance there. And next week, I will be the guy who goes, "Yay! I had a good time watching it. I like the pretty colors." And both of you can like come at me and tell me why I'm mistaken.
Yes, I like this.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Anything come to mind? Maybe suits those characteristics to a T.
Yeah, I watched this movie a few years ago, and it's Cadet Kelly, and it seems to check all the boxes, even the same boxes that you were talking about before. If you can,
yeah, no, I got it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what, age of consent?
Pretty sure.
Check.
Not age of consent, and I'm pretty sure I'm familiar with that movie, and I don't think that's a box that can be checked.
I guess it depends on the character.
Okay, Craig. let's okay, next week we're gonna sit down and list all the characters in Cadet Kelly that you should be okay to fuck.
I can't wait. That's number 1 signing off. Good night and good bless.
We're all gonna be arrested, and I should have just stayed not talking. Craig's leaving too.
And I'm the third one. Dibs on the stepdad.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I think I'm losing it.
We'll catch you on. You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult. The voice in your head. Shut up! There's chaos in you.